Hey YouTube, it's Brittany. This isn't like my normal kind of videos, but this video is going to be application tips on CBYX. Now, unless you're interested in coming to Germany for a year, then you can just exit out of this video so you don't waste your time, unless you have nothing better to do with your life and you're just like, I'm just gonna watch this random video about CBYX even though I have no idea what it is. And you may watch it and end up thinking, I want to go to Germany. Like, you may be laying in your bed right now at 1 a.m. in the morning and have an inspirational thing from this video. Anyways, but unless you really are interested in coming to Germany for a year, CBYX, and you've heard about it, or you've never heard about it and you're like, what's CBYX? Well, CBYX is a scholarship, a full ride scholarship. Let me tell you, people think I paid to come here. No, honey, do I look rich? I'm not. So it's a full ride scholarship. It pays for everything. You have insurance, everything. Okay. The only thing it doesn't pay for is, like, what is it called? Expensing money. So, like, if you want to buy shaving cream, guess what? That's on you. Like, they're not going to pay for your shaving cream. And then for me, the only other thing I had to pay for was to get to New York, which is from where we departed from, like, all the 50 students. I'm with FLAG, which is only some states. But they have different continents, I'm sorry. They have different things, and then you can do that, and you just enter your state. I will definitely put the link below on this application. I think it's due in December, a lot sooner than it was last year. It was due for me January 19th. I will never forget that day because it was the most stressful day of my life. Happy to remember. Anyways, so application tips. When I tell you application tips, there's a lot of things with the application, but the main important thing is the essays. I had to write 7, and we all have to write 7 essays, and you know how stressful that is because they can only be, I think, 290 words each or less. If you want to use all those words, you can. You don't want to have, okay, so your limit's 250, and you do like 100. Like, that shows like you don't care at all because you're like, yeah, 100 words or whatever. I have 150 more. I'm not gonna use them. No, use them, please. Okay, so I'm gonna read some of my essays. This is like, if you're like serious about the scholarship, this is like the top secret information that nobody can get unless you look at older people who have been in CBYX. But before you use me for my essays, just kidding. Let me explain to you, like, my process, and I'm not gonna be, like, super long, because nobody wants to hear me talk for super long. Anyways, so, CBYX is full ride scholarship with, Bundestag, Germany, and then the government of US, and they're connected, and then they want to make, Germany and the US, like, come closer, I guess, for countries, I don't know. I'm so bad at this. I make myself seem like such a bad ambassador. I'm just really blunt and I just say what I think, but I'm still a good person, I promise. And so they have 50 students from each place, like FLAG, which means, like, if I can remember some of the states, is like Texas, which I'm from, California, Arizona, Oklahoma, and then probably some other states. I can't remember all of them. Oh, Utah. And so we're with FLAG. But I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know if the applications are the same or not, but there's a lot of it on the application. If you just look it over, then you'll know. The link is in my bio, and you can click it, and then you can put your state in where it tells you to, and then you can look at the application. I would recommend filling out the application on computer, not your phone, because I don't even think it works on your phone, because I tried, and that did not work for me. And if you don't have a computer, find a way. If there's a will, there's a way. Trust me, I found a way. I was an alternate. I was not a finalist. There are 50 finalists, and normally there can be up to 30 alternates. I don't know how many there were in the 2017 through 2018 year, but I was one, an alternate, and I was like, I didn't get the scholarship, that's funny. Like, I didn't even think I was gonna get an alternate, actually. I was very lucky to, and when I did, my mom was like, you're going, and I was like, no, I don't think I'm going to Germany. Not that I wasn't ambitious to, I just didn't think I would get it, because I never get anything in my life. So when I did get it, which I got a call, and I cried, and it was the best day of my life, May 19th, no biggie. Anyways, I definitely remember that day, and I will never forget that day. It was pretty much the happiest moment of my life, because this exchange I knew was for me, and it would change me. I prayed on it so much, let me tell you. So, enough of that. Be yourself on your essays. I don't want you to like take some ideas from mine. I had my English teacher help me with, that helped so much. My English teacher helped me with my essays because, let me tell you, somebody else looking at your essays are way better. Librarian, friends who know you as a person really deeply, like to see that, what you would put as a person, just to be yourself. And you're gonna go to interviews, so they're gonna see how you are, but these interviews aren't like, like, they're just more like getting to know you, and they're really cool. Okay, so I'm trying to read which one I want to read. Okay, so let's do this one first. It's going to be interesting to read this, because I haven't read this since I've typed it, so. The question, one essay, it says, what appeals to you and your personality about the CBYX program? Tell us why you would like to be a part of the scholarship and how you will contribute to its mission. So basically, contribute to its mission, like how you would make CBYX a good, like, you know what I mean? Like, because they're trying to connect Germany and the US together. I said, the CBYX program is an extraordinary opportunity for me to experience the change in my life as I never have before. The reason I would love to be a part of the scholarship is that I see it is the best way for me to be able to go and have a hands-on experience and meet new people and learn new things that I can't learn here in the United States. I've lived in the same house my whole life. I've never moved out once. I've always lived with my mom. There are many things I feel like I'm missing out. I've always been told that I don't feel like I have done something significant enough to feel like I have lived the experience my life to the fullest. I know I am capable to do this if I keep my heart to it. I contribute to the program's mission by my positive attitude, which will hopefully make me feel more positively about America and Americans. When I return to America, I would share with others all of the things I have learned, particularly the common interests shared by Germans and Americans. I may be young and still in high school, but I know I can make a difference in this world. So my English teacher really helped me with that one, because the end was really hard for me to get my point across. And basically, you want to put in that essay like what they want to hear, but also what is in your heart. Like, don't be like, yeah, I want to connect Germany and America together because it's a good thing. No, like, yeah, that's the whole point of the scholarship for them, but they're not doing it just for them. They're doing it for you, because this is a part of your life, and this is an experience that you're only gonna get, and everybody has different experiences with different things. So, like, I would definitely, like, just put what's on your heart, but also, maybe mention, like, you're going into a different country, you're going to learn another culture, and you're not going to forget it when you get back to America. So obviously, people in America are going to want to ask you questions. I mean, of course, like, I have people already asking me questions not even in America. So this next essay, oh my god, I took so long to write this one because it was so hard for me. Oh my god. Like, it was so hard because I had so much on my mind about this when this question came up. But I think it was one of the first ones I started on. So here we go. Describe a non-academic conflict that you have encountered with friends or family in the past 2 years. Please explain specifically how you dealt with this challenge. I think they were asking that to know, like, how you're going to deal with the challenge that you're going to have in Germany when you come, because it's not easy to come to a different country away from all your friends and family. Let me tell you that. I've been homesick plenty of times, and I've thought about coming home, but guess what? I'm still here. So, it's definitely something that they're going to want to know. They don't want to think you're a weakling. Like, you got to be strong for this, They're not going to basically waste a spot for somebody who's going to be here and is going to be committed and who's not going to leave for somebody who's just going to leave, And, if you come to Germany and you just decide it's not for you, then that's okay, but don't feel like you're a failure because of it. But I definitely think it's something worth trying. I said, a non-academic conflict that I've encountered was with one of my close friends. Months went by. Soon after I spent so much time with them, I was so adapted. Without them, I didn't know how to act. My whole life, I was independent. I've always known what I want what I wanted. My confidence wasn't like it used to be, and I was lost. Being confused on who I was every day, it caused me not to care. Soon they moved away. I was hurt, but it changed me. I started to catch up on all the things that were most important. I brought positive people into my life. I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it on my own. Turns out it made me into the person I am today. After all, I realized that my future academics and credibility to stay in something that was more important than trying to make people who unsupported me happy. Learning from that experience, I now know that if I want to do something that is going to benefit me in my near or far future, I'm going to do it. I can't let people who don't support me hold me back. Things that are hard aren't always fun, but if you put the initiative and hard work into it, you will get the same results that you want to accomplish. Some things are more important than others, but also because that's based on how you see it. Now, actually, that just inspired me right now because, like, last week or so, I was, like, so homesick. But that was all from my heart. That wasn't anything I just read out of a book. That was an actual story. I mean, I didn't go in depth, like, really, like, nobody wants to hear a sob story, on a freaking essay, like, that you're trying to, apply for a scholarship. But, I was definitely, that's all I'm reading. I'm not reading all of them. That was definitely I forgot my word. Anyways, I forgot my language. I'm trying to think of other tips for the application. From my point of view, like, it really, like, I feel like the essays are the most important because, like, you have a lot on the application. You have, like, medical, parents, siblings, things you like to do, pictures and all that. But the essays is what they read. The essays is how they see you and, like, what's on your heart. But also, it's not only what you put on your application, it's your initiative and it's your continuation of things. Because, like, I know that, like, there were, I actually remember, close to 200 people who started the application and only 180 finished. And then they picked 50 finalists, and I don't know how many alternates they picked, but I think they can pick up to 30. So that's already a lot, and there's only 180 people. So it's not like it's like 500 people and they're picking 50. I'm not saying it's easy to get into. Like, God mighty am I blessed with, so blessed to even get this opportunity to be here. This was, when I heard about this scholarship, I was like, nah, I'm probably not gonna get it. I don't know why this lady, because I was told it by AFS. I was like, I'm not gonna get it. I don't know why she's telling me about it, and then she sent me an email. She seemed legit, and so I looked at it, and I was like, alright, bet. So I started, like, filling it out, and then, like, the essays kind of woke me up. I was like, dang, this is, like, asking me about my life. Like, I gotta take this serious. Skipped lunch, came to school early, left school late, finished work early in class to do it. I didn't really tell that many people that I was doing it because, like, I'm one of those people, like, if I don't get something, I don't want people to be like, what happened? And then me have to talk about it and be upset. So I only told, like, a couple close friends, and then when I got an interview, that's when I, like, started telling people. I was like, look, I didn't tell them, like, I was like, chill out, because I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I got an interview to go to Germany. And then the day I told people, like, I was sitting in my first period class, it was a physics and chemistry class, and we were watching a movie, and I was tired, and there was a sub, and we weren't doing anything. May 19th, close to the end of the year, and, like, the person who's, like, in charge, I guess flag, texted me, and I was like, hey, do you have a minute to talk on the phone? And I was thinking, oh crap, did I miss something for the application or something? Because I'm an alternate, and you gotta fight for your spot, like, it moves all the time. I was like, oh my god. I was like, yes sir, I have a time. He's like, okay, well, can you call me? And I was like, yes. And I went to the sub, I was like, can I go call somebody? It's, like, a really important call. She's like, yeah. And so I went by the window, and I called them, and they didn't answer, and I was like, oh my god. I was shaking. And then I got a call, and I looked at this phone, and I was like, oh my god. was like, this call is literally could be a change, whole change to my life. Like, can you imagine one call is a change to your life? Like, it's crazy how freaking fast your freaking life can escalate. It's so crazy.